bit of a cloak of foreboding that hovers over the...
Is lore geography a thing?
I think so.
Or where does geography go in?
If you look up lore, there's a huge list.
Oh, shit, I'll just do that.
And... there's lore about a specific settlement, lore about a terrain, knowledge nature, is that? It's under knowledge nature.
What's part of nature?
Recall fauna, flora, geography, weather, environment.
So just nature.
Knowledge nature, yeah. Or just nature, sorry.
Okay. Alright, so if just nature is okay, then... Actually, this beheaded dude, these will be haunting.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts. I would like lore ghosts. Or haunts or spooky things. That's what I'm prepping this day. It's just lore ghosts.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily rolling anything yet, but
yep.
On tap, I'm like, I'm worried about ghosts.
Okay. All right. So you guys are taking the old road through the Dyre-Sylvan wood. I need 3 D100s.
I will do one. You won't do it when you do the D. I get D10s. 28.
Okay.
And 86.
Alright, for the next day you become rapidly aware that there are wolves, and every once in a while catch a glimpse of one kind of slipping across the road. As the hours of the day tick by, you are encountering more of them. You get the sense that there's a growing pack kind of running through the woods alongside of your wagon.
You know what would be fucking useful right now? Wolf-obsessed fucking slayer jackass work.
Yeah, I can see us having a use for him.
With his bow.
Okay, by the end of the day your horses are pretty panicked, and you can hear the yipping of the wolves probably 100 yards away in the forest, around all sides. And when you start to slow down because darkness is falling, there's no real good spot to turn your wagon around. You kind of go off to the side a little bit. You're in the forest, and there's a bunch of jackass wolves just nipping, and you can hear them fighting amongst themselves and growling. And every once in a while, one comes over and sort of looks at where you guys are, and then fucks off.
We are going to have a problem.
Bone Crusher, why don't you switch spots with Oskar? Carries across, always something to do with it.
Sure. Where are we seeing that one? I know where's Oskar sitting? He was inside.
He was inside.
Crusher will be on top of this 10-foot long.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so you're on top.
Yeah. So I can reach anywhere around the car with 10 feet.
Okay.
Kreiger's just got a javelin ready.
Ptolemy's kind of at one window to one side. Kreiger's...
and Oskar will go to the front, just because he can. He's got a bow. This is somewhat disturbing.
That's a lot of wolves. I mean, it's a lot of help, too. I mean, you don't get eaten.
Shadow! Fucker! Yelling for Shadow might not be the first thing at this point. Shadow! Fuck are you? Out of this crap! You know your problem.
Okay, Crusher just has enough and starts yelling into the night.
You know, I don't know about you, but I don't respond very well to
He does. Brian's on it.
Okay.
Alright.
The last few moments of sunlight that pierces through the forest of the Dyre-Sylvania wood disappears. Darkness has fallen. It is now dusk. You can still hear, like,
Hopefully not too many.
wolf packs. You've seen at least 3 of them. You think there might be anywhere between 6 or 9 of them out there.
Let's build a fire, but quick.
Okay. Give me a survival check as you're, like, just grabbing whatever underbrush you can to start a big-ass bonfire in the middle of the road, and I think we need a map for this.
Sir, we'll start with casters the light spell just so that we got light.
So who's got survival? I had you as well. What's your bonus? Yeah, so I'll do the survival thing. I'll
what's
try
your
to aid
bonus?
you. There. Let's try to aid you.
What's your bonus?
5.
Yeah.
Oscar also has a 5.
Alright, so
And Alkur's worried about ghosts. He has a really high survival one. He's a +4 just untrained.
okay. Oh yeah. So I'll try to aid you.
What's the ABC?
Over 1. Yes, it did.
So he's a -1.
I'm gonna take this again. Awesome. Yay!
There's some water. That's really good for that.
Use this wet wood.
He's like, you gotta blow on the fire. He's like, we just tinder going everywhere.
Just
You gotta urinate on it so they don't go anywhere. They gotta stick together.
go stand over there. Tell me how to
Got my spear.
Alright. Aid. I'll aid. Oscar's gonna aid.
Or not.
At least I don't critical fumble, but yeah. It's an 8. I'm assuming make a fire is. Unless make a fire is DC 20.
I got an 11.
I don't think we made fire.
No, you end up dragging too much wet wood from, like, this very verdant forest, and you got this smoking mess in front of you.
Does Ptolemy have any fire spells?
He does have produce fire.
That could be useful. Just get him to whip some. Hey, Ptolemy. You know what? Fuck you and your sticks. Ptolemy, get out here. That thing said some shit about your paw. Burn it.
All right.
Do it again.
Why have I been rubbing sticks together?
I don't know. It looked quite vigorous, though.
I'm gonna go over there and punch trees.
Okay, that might be a bad idea. We're gonna hear growling from the
Or
bushes.
not, you know.
The horses,
I do that in the morning. It's fine.
the horses are starting to get really panicky.
They're gonna charge. if We don't do something.
Well, we're gonna tie them to a tree and get them close enough to the fire that they are at least protected from the wolves a little bit, but not so close that they get burned.
And
Okay, so you're tying them to the tree. Give me a command animal, as the horses are a little shaky.
very.
Yep.
Between a wolf and a fireplace.
Unfortunately, Ptolemy burned like a bunch of the wood that was dry, and it's just a smoking mess.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Aid.
You did 8, so that's 19.
19. Okay, so you're able to get the horses to. You were able to unhitch the horses and then kind of like tie them to a nearby tree. I'm going to force you guys to the new map.
Oh. Nice.
Could we put the carriage on like the far side of the horses, like
There.
Opposite of
no, like opposite
fire,
fires.
horses, carriage.
Yeah, fire horses carriage.
So they have like what they're back against. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the carriage is off to the side a little bit. You get the horses in front of the carriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, like we would like to have at least one wall for. We're trying to basically make a tree on one side, fire,
Yeah.
carriage.
Fire's,
and us.
the fire's still not going, but you do hear there is a really far off and commanding wolf call that pierces through the night by the time you guys have finished your current activity.
All right. That light spell is on. Take it.
Okay, you put the light spell on. Oh, there's a fucking wolf at the side of the road. It kind of fucks off a little bit, like.
Oh,
This is not good.
When that howl. When that howl happens, all the wolves nearby start to howl, and you are able to count their numbers. There are 9 wolves circling your camp.
3 for you. 3 for you. 2 for you, 1 for you, and I'll be in the cot.
She's not a head shit today.
And I will help bandage the wounds.
It's actually better to stay next to the cart.
Okay, the horses are kind of like bucking a little bit as there's one commanding wolf that's growling kind of from the darkness.
It would be nice.
Crusher can see.
So can Oskar.
How far?
It's not. Even if Waffles on the perpetual field system.
Still need to admit it.
Wait a sec. Magic weapon, though. For the last fight, I cast magic weapon on still. I mean, I think Hammer Bro would like a magic weapon.
Yes, I think you would very much.
Hammer, bro?
The bro with the hammer. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, Kreiger.
Okay. 8 wolves.
It lasts for 1 minute, so that's also one that will be like a combat.
Alright, you guys have 2 more rounds to prepare.
They're getting close and
Yep.
snarly.
Yep.
Can the dark vision guys?
Yeah, you can see where they are. They're kind of off the road a little bit, and they're sort of circling your camp.
Okay. Oscar's going to draw his rapier and his dagger. Alkur will, I guess, cast and pump up the blessing a little bit.
Yep, and there's clearly one larger wolf in here, but it just looks like it's just the alpha of the pack. It does not look like the rebel prince.
Yeah. Can you, Darian?
Crusher's up there as well.
Crusher, yeah. Alkur, you might want to get in on top of the cart.
Come in here with me, Alkur!
We'll
Yes.
need your magics. If you stay on top of the cart, you might be able to...
I can reach you from here. You'll get on the cart.
Okay, onto the top of the cart.
Or in the cart.
Oh yeah, there's room in the cart. You guys can just hang out.
Have a little window.
There are windows that open.
Yeah.
We need to be protecting the horses, right?
Yep. Let's move Saul near the horses.
All right, some initiatives.
Can you move us near the horses?
Yep.
Cool.
Is Oscar going to be on top of the carriage, or?
I don't know. He's gonna be behind your rank of jackasses. All right.
He's in that little square.
He's got an AC that's similar to your guys's, and he does a fair amount of damage when the flanks happen.
Can you move Darian up one? So he's
Where?
flush with the horse.
Like this?
No,
Yeah.
back towards the deck.
Okay. All right. Slew of d20s. Yeah, the wolves know you're there. You know the wolves are there. There is no surprise round. So, Alkur's got a 16. Bone Crusher's got a 19. Darian's got a 7. Ptolemy's got a 5. Oscar's got a 12. Kreiger's got a 6. Wolf's got an 8. And Shadow's not here. 6. 8.
Hoping that we'll Shadow, are you? Jump on and go, hey, solve all the problems, guy. Now let me give you a kiss, brother.
Alright, Alkur, what are you doing? You can see wolves coming in, your light spell is lighting up the immediate vicinity.
I'm going to 3-action cast my magic weapon to make Kruger's hammer magical.
Okay. Kruger's hammer is now glowing with these
It's
temporary runes kind of dancing around the head of it.
Whoa.
do the work of civilization.
Yeah, break stuff.
Bone Crusher.
There's a wolf I can reach.
Yeah, you can go running at one of them. It's kind of
5-foot step up next to Darian.
Yep.
Spear.
Okay, you're gonna poke it twice with the spear.
First, second.
AC 15.
Just not. Just hate you.
2 misses.
Critical.
Okay, do you know how, like, you present a dog a stick and now you're kind of, like, playing tug of war with the stick? You kind of, like, presented the spear and it's like, digging on the spear, you're like, give me my spear back!
He really likes the spear. Apparently he likes the possum.
Oh, God. Oscar.
I'm gonna move up and
5 step is an action, 2 attacks. Free action speaking.
I didn't mount anything.
Okay. You could have in your prep. You could have done your
Yeah.
your style. Yeah, you have 2 rounds of standing around. So you have whatever weapons you want in your hand. You could have like a round or 2 spells.
Oscar's going to Pathfinder's second edge spring attack that wolf.
Got it. Ptolemy's got probably his tentacles running because that's how he roll. So he's used up one of his focus points for the day. His mage armor is already cast. And yeah, okay.
AC 17.
Oh yeah, that tags a wolf. So the first thing we're gonna do is
Wolf are you going for?
The one right in front of you.
so you kind of move up,
Stab it.
and then move back. Okay. It does not have any reactions.
Good one.
Okay.
And I do. It's not flat-footed because this was a normal action round,
Yep.
so I don't get the sneak attack again. But I do 8 damage.
Wow. Okay. That does not bloody the wolf. Wolves.
So many wolves.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, those 3 come in towards Bone Crusher, and they're starting to nip.
Shit.
Hopefully the north one hits. So that, or not hopefully it hits. Hopefully that all hits.
Hopefully they miss asshole. Hopefully he gets killed. Fuck that guy.
AC 25, AC 27, and AC 19.
Wow. Hit.
Any of them critical?
25, 27, no, my AC 19.
Okay. The wolf strikes deal an extra d4 points of damage
sorry.
to creatures within reach of at least 2 of the other wolf's allies.
So I think that first one that is getting.
Yep.
I think we need a picture. This is gonna be really fun. So AC 20.
On the reaction. This is so there's you get Dyre 3.
Yep.
Against 1 attack.
One attack.
Okay, so this one does 4 damage, which becomes 1. And then it has a knockdown ability, which means
Is it a trip?
knockdown. The monster's last action was success with a strike. That lists knockdown as damage entry. It does eat up one of its actions. The effect is the monster knocks the target prone.
So, that might just happen.
Yep. So Crusher's on his face.
17 AC now?
But it does eat up an action, so
Yep.
the one that knocks it down is done.
Yep. The second one comes in and savages a Crusher for 8 damage. And the last one for 10.
19, I have 1 hit point left.
Alright, and then your attack on the one wolf that...
Did you take the DR3?
Oh,
Yes, you did.
That's 2 hit points left.
So he takes 9 damage.
Okay, that bloodies the wolf. It's badly injured.
What's the CR of a wolf?
0-1.
What? It'll be a long day.
Kreiger.
Kreiger. How far away?
Oh, the other wolves are circling. A couple of them ran around back.
We need them coming waves.
And then
What did
these
did
two
they
are actually
fly?
sniffing at the door. Ah! They're at the door! This is Ptolemy. And the alpha wolf just...
Don't worry, Ptolemy. The door of civilization will save us.
moves in like this, and this wolf seems to be injured. This wolf has a black fletched arrow kind of sticking out of the top of its body.
Okay.
Like it just kind of got pinched by the arrow, and the arrow is kind of stuck there, and looks like it's been chewed at a bunch. But
Kreiger's gonna move. No, he's gonna rage.
with his glowing hammer. All right, which way are you going?
He's going after. Oh, Crusher looks like he's in rough shape, huh?
Yeah, Crusher's being savaged.
Yeah, so he's gonna step and attack. Worst fucking luck ever. Yeah.
Step and attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no difference between a step and a stride.
I know that. It's just a step is safe.
You could get a flank if you move around, but you'd be open up to more if you're worried about missing.
I would say as well.
Okay. You just kind of swoop around and doggers. AC 15. There's a good chance you guys crit these things.
Yeah,
So.
so
Needs of that.
magic weapons.
Rolling 2s on a d20.
I rolled a 19, so 27.
Is a critical hit.
Oh, with a magical weapon, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, double all the dice.
So I double my energy. What was for saying?
You double all the modifiers as well.
Okay, so that's 13, 23, 43 points of damage.
Give the man some extra d12s here. I don't need this many d12s.
43 points of damage.
43 points of damage.
Double your
Okay, so the
hits.
wolf has 24 hit points. You crush its head completely. It shits itself.
Creation is part of civilization.
Kreiger with his glowing warhammer.
What the fuck?
Alright, so that was a stride and a strike
And a rage.
and a rage. Okay, rage is an action. Gotcha.
He's going to be yelling for the next.
And Kreiger rages for 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Darian.
Okay then. It's going to. I have a question. All of the focus spells, none of them seem to have a duration.
Uh huh.
Is that because they last the combat, or
Which spell are you trying to decipher?
it is weapon search.
Let's take a look.
This
Or
is
is there no duration because it lasts for one round?
This is a cleric.
On your next strike.
Yeah.
Next strike. Okay, well, never mind.
Is your next right before the start of your next turn?
He is going to raise his shield,
Okay, single action.
single action. He's going to attack the wolf,
The injured one.
the injured one. AC 15.
Hits right on.
God.
You kind of come darting in behind your shield.
For 5 damage.
5 damage, 22. It's in single-digit hit points. It looks like it wants to run away.
And I'm going to use lay on hands on. Spend my focus. Use lay on hands on Bone Crusher.
Okay, how much does that heal?
6.
Chance to live.
Ptolemy.
You might want to do a thing.
I think I need to do a thing. He's going to color spray those 3 wolves.
Alright. Will save them.
Sticks his hand outside the wagon. A bunch of spray of colors comes out of his hand in a cone, I believe.
Color spray, 15-foot cone. And it is a will save.
We'll save. Alright. So the 2 regular wolves have a +5 to the will save.
Beautiful.
Alright. Made it. Made it.
Okay, they're dazzled.
Okay. Let's give them a halo of yellow for dazzled. And then the big wolf has a +5. He rolls a natural 1, critical fail.
Creature is stunned for 1 round and blinded for a minute.
Alpha. Yeah.
I think I got it! They're jumping up in his head. Whoa! It's like, trying to grab Ptolemy's hand. Ptolemy technically is behind really good cover right now.
Improve cover, greater cover.
Improve whatever the step above cover is.
Yeah.
However, he has exposed himself because of that. The color spray is a 2-action thing, which I think then he's going to abandon his position into the middle of the noble carriage, so that he's like, ah! He falls back from the window if they're jumping after his fingies. Alkur.
I'm gonna 2-action heal Crusher.
I'm a resource soak.
Yeah, the enemy used resources on you. We're using resources on you. We are going to use resources on you.
All things through the crusher.
So it's 13 healing.
Your character is the guy who plants a sumo squad at the front line of the battle. Yeah, you're going to get hit.
You know, Bud, when you were named Bone Crusher, did they know it was because your bones were getting crushed?
Not funny. This is just the thing. It's 3, and
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody votes.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I mean, I would also.
Yeah, we'll do this combat and probably retire for the evening.
Okay, he will do that, and then he will, the extra action he has, will pump up the bless another distance
Okay.
in case people get further away.
Yep. And then how much does Bone Crusher get healed by?
13.
Fully healed.
Fully healed? Wow. Okay, pendulum swings. Bone Crusher, what are you doing? You are prone at the moment.
Stand.
I don't think that provokes any AOs from the wolves.
She uses an action.
Yep.
She's an action, so I stand, and then I'm going to flurry the injured one.
Okay. AC 15.
And 20.
Not 20.
Yes.
Critical hit.
Yes.
Roll double damage.
Yes. 4, 12 damage.
Okay. The wolf was kind of like biting your arm, and you basically twist its neck the wrong way, and it falls down limp to the ground.
Does the second strike have to go on the same wolf? 2 attacks and then combined damage.
Nope. You can combine it, but you could attack something else.
So the second
Okay, and
one,
then the other one's getting a roundhouse kick to the face.
4, 7, 14, 15. No, it's got an AC 15, right?
Yep. So you kick it in the head.
Up flurry and then another attack.
Okay.
No, wait. 4. No, it's less than. It's 1.
Okay. So you don't hit. Oscar.
I don't know if you can see, but there's lots of numbers over there. Let's maneuver into a flank on that wolf up there, up the north side.
This episode's going to be called Letter Ptolemy. It is satire.
In a single move, can I get into a flank with Kreiger?
Let's have a peek see here.
Yes,
Yep.
you can. Alright, I'm gonna slide into that spot.
Okay, well, the thing is skittering back from Bone Crusher as he's trying to roundhouse kick it. He misses, but it gives you a big opening to go kind of sliding in.
Okay, and we're going to stab the thing.
Okay, is this with a rapier or a dagger?
I think we're gonna stick it out. So it's gonna be dagger, then rapier.
So you're not springing it.
I'm not spring. I'm just gonna stay. AC 15.
Hits. It's 5-footed AC in the flank, so AC
Okay.
13.
8 damage.
Wolf is injured, not bloodied.
Okay, then the sneak attack. The spring attack, sorry. The next attack.
Yep.
7 plus 3 is 10, 11. I think it misses.
Yep, that one, it kind of skimpers back from you when you hit it in the hindquarters.
10 plus.
The wolves. This one's going to turn around and try to bite Oscar. It kind of reacts viciously to
Oh no.
the bite. AC 18.
Well, owie.
It does 3 damage.
I'm going to.
There's no damage.
You are not adjacent to any of
Has to be
them.
within
matter.
15 feet.
I just can't strike him. That's all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you go, dodge a guy with a shield, bang!
It's like a Captain America 3 shield throw, like.
Okay. It then tries to bite Oscar again, but this time it's only at a +4. AC 12. It snaps at you, and then it takes a 5-foot step back this way. It realizes that it's being ganged up upon by your pack, effectively. This wolf is sort of inching its way in. It's growling and seems to back up anytime, but it just gets to there. These two wolves are dazzled. I don't think that really.
I believe that's penalties to attack. Continue.
Your eyes are overstimulated. Your vision is only precise sense. All creatures and objects are concealed from you. Okay, so one of them's just rubbing its eyes, and the other one kind of fucks off a little bit.
That one's blind.
That one is blind, and
Oh, I should have stabbed them. Should have went after big bubble.
it's trying to it's rubbing its head on the ground. Oh, it's stunned as well, so it's not doing anything. It's just kind of hanging out in that square. These two are now nipping at the horses.
Oh no. Stay away from the horses. At least they don't have enough pack to do extra damage.
Yep. So one of the horses gets nipped for 4 damage.
If the horses goes down, we're going to tag pressure at his spot.
Yeah, I don't think for whatever reason the horse doesn't fall down. All right, seems pretty dumb that a horse would fall down from a wolf bite.
Yeah. A single wolf bite?
Yeah.
No, and like a wolf versus a horse is not.
Not that horse.
Yep. The horses don't like this. They are trying to get away, and they'll go at Alkur's turn. And I think those are all the wolves. You fucked up a bunch.
Oh, the ganking is real low.
Kreiger.
He's gonna howl like a wolf,
Okay.
and then charges the alpha. Can you get there in a single move?
20 feet away.
And tries to kill it.
Now, does charge give you a bonus?
No, it's just, I think it's just a stride.
It's just a stride? Okay.
There's a charge thing, but he's didn't charge.
I roll.
Okay.
You really have no recollection of it, good or bad, that you were just playing with the die.
Go ahead.
Well, the 2 misses, so I don't feel bad.
It's stunned,
Oh,
Blinded.
which might just be disadvantage.
it might just be flat-footed though, period.
Or, yeah.
So, stunned. You can't act. You just simply can't act, but it doesn't mean it can't defend itself. Blind, however.
Probably is flat-footed. You're unable to see 618.
You automatically critically fail all perception checks. You can't detect anything using vision.
So then now you are concealed. So like, will we get the concealed?
Sneak attack.
Yeah, -2 circumstance bonus to AC, so it's a AC 13.
So he misses.
Okay.
Hits, though.
The second one hits,
Yeah.
scattering leaves along the road. Kind of jolts, but doesn't know where to go.
22 points of damage.
Oh, nearly crippling the alpha. Is still there and up, but you gave it a good wallop. Darian.
Darian. There's 2 there. Okay, he's gonna try and make his way around.
This one's injured with the arrow.
There's the ones behind the
The one, yeah,
horses.
he's gonna go try and make one behind the horse.
Okay. Are you going through the panicked horses or
No,
around?
he's going around.
Alright. That's 2 moves.
It's 2 moves. Yeah.
They respond by growling and kind of backing away because they know they did a bad thing.
And he's gonna raise his shield, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna raise his shield.
Okay, just fighting on target. Ptolemy. Ptolemy's gonna
Cast his tentacle cell.
pop his head out this way. Try to hit one of the injured wolves with a produced flame.
Fucking blind.
You could tell him hit the alpha.
Finish off those suckers.
Okay, I don't know what produced flame does.
Oh, there you go. Juice flame does 1d4 plus casting ability, and you have a touchdown.
Okay.
There is an attack roll with crit, the fire damage becomes persistent.
Alright. So he has a spell attack of.
Plus 7. Plus 8 with the arts with the plus.
Yep. Which die did I roll? Punch D20. No idea which one I just rolled. He rolls a 7, and that's 8, and hits 15.
It should hit the AC 13.
Yep.
Or the AC 15 wolf.
So he does D4 plus.
ability score, so D4 plus 4.
Okay. That's 30 feet away. So actually, he can only hit these 2. Or he could go onto the other side and hit one of the ones that are attacking. Okay.
In my brain it was.
Alright, so he does 6 damage to one of the wolves.
Closer.
Beside Darian. Gotcha! Oh, you can see the one that's further away, otherwise he's looking almost down at the one. Oh. So he moved, cast, 5-foot step, cast. Produce flame is a 2 action, so he's exposing his hand right now. Alkur, give me a flat check for the horses.
14.
Okay, they do not bolt. They do reposition themselves. I'm trying to move the miniatures, not on map tools, but they do kind of are kind of inching around where the tree that you tied them to.
Okay. Can you measure out 30 feet from me? Alright. Well, we're gonna... Oh, God.
Quite all the wolves except for the one way far to the south.
Okay. He will aim at the one to the north.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the wounded ones.
Bolt of Law?
The one with the Bolt of Law. AC 14, I believe, is a miss.
Yep.
And then I'll use a single action to attempt to calm the horses down.
Okay, give me a command.
The fuck are you doing?
9.
Ah! Get out of here! Dookie, or whatever fucking noises that you make. Yeah, the horse, the growling of the wolves is just louder than the horse. 9 is not a critical fail, but it's just a fail. Yeah. It was close, though. It was close, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done the mush. Yeah, the clacking too loud, or whatever you want to call that. That was Alkur's turn. The horses stay by just the luck of the cads. And then we've got... where is my initiative sheet now? Bone Crusher.
You moved me down to help.
Or Darian.
I think Darian is in more trouble.
Okay.
That's 20 feet.
I think the nickname Monty is good.
There. I can only move 20 feet in mountain steps.
Okay. Well, actually, you can kind of move. Yeah, you get to that corner.
It's there. Then I'll flurry that thing. First, second. 13.
You guys.
Yay, 2 hits. No tool.
You grab the thing by its ear. Woo!
6 plus 8, 14 damage.
Ooh.
One more hit.
It's bloodied.
This one misses.
Okay.
Wait, 4, 7, 8, 12, minus 5. Minus 4.
Crusher, when he hits, does hit hard. You kind of remember the spider. Oskar. These wolves are now growling at Oskar.
What's the distance to the blind wolf down there?
30.
Alright, we'll be there, and I'm going to stab that wolf because I'm hanging up there. What are you, nuts?
Yep.
AC 18.
Yeah, you hit it. To apply your...
I'm hitting the alpha. And the deluge is 6. Oh, sorry, that's it. Yeah, it's maybe 4, 8 damage.
8 damage is enough to kill the alpha.
Oh, good.
You just kind of wander up to it. It can't see you. You're like, you just open up its throat. It's bleeding all over the place. It falls down with a whimper.
There we go.
These dazzled effects, I believe, go away.
I believe so.
And now the wolves. 1d2. 1, 2, 3, it's Oskar. It's Kreiger. That one wolf tries to nip at you. AC 14. Second attack. AC 20.
Yeah.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
And you're knocked down. These wolves are cowards. They come in for a couple of nips. Kreiger.
Kreiger, you're supposed to be championing civilization right now, not falling down.
AC 11 flat-footed. An AC 15 flat-footed.
Yes.
Okay. It has 2 buddies around it, so it gets to savage. I roll minimum 4 damage.
So 10 damage total.
Oh, this wolf comes back. Also savage Kreiger. It's cocked. AC 11. Roll 2. And its second.
Work to do.
Its second attack. Nat 1. Auto miss. Alright.
I know the feeling I'm coming over.
1 wolf on Bone Crusher. AC 22.
Alright, I ain't going anywhere, buddy.
5 damage.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take 3 off.
Okay, and then you get to strike it because you're
Yeah.
use your retributive strike or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So 25.
25 is a critical hit.
Okay. I think Darian. I don't know.
It's got an 18 strength, dude. He's
9, 17 damage.
okay. Kills the wolf, and then
It still does damage to him.
so it does 5 damage.
So less 3.
Okay, and Crusher's on his feet, or sorry, on his back again.
Mm.
But the thing dies. Like it was like digging at your, like, kind of grabbed your arm, kind of pulled you to the ground, and died with its jaws around your big muscular arm. And then the other wolf kind of dances around this way and is going to attack Darian. AC 27.
I'm going to use my shield lock.
You only get 1 reaction.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Shit. All right. Yeah, is it?
Okay,
It's
is that critical hit?
27. No.
Okay, it's not. 10. Okay, good.
You raise the shield and the AC from it.
I got an AC.
All right.
I got an AC 21 right now.
4 damage, and you're on your back.
Okay.
It then continues to attack with its secondary attack. AC 20 against your flat-footed AC.
Yes.
It continues to bite your ankle for another 3 damage. Those are the wolves. Pendulum swings. Kreiger. Swings back hard the other way.
Four fucking wolves are hunting.
Kreiger stands up.
Okay. There are.
Kreiger kills a wolf. Critical hit.
Okay.
Roll the damage.
Okay.
I'll roll for it. You do the d12.
Sure.
It's 40, 12 plus.
40, 12 plus 20.
Cool.
If you roll a minimum, you kill a wolf.
The next roll.
Okay, so you kill one of them that
42.
is flanking you. So you basically kill the one
Yeah.
beside you.
42 damage.
42 damage.
AC.
You line up 2 characters and kill them with that. You break its back. It's like.
I'm just on the second attack.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Darian.
We'll get you through this.
Darian is going to raise his stand up, raise his shield attack.
Yeah.
Holy crap, he hits again. 4, 7 damage.
He's called a champion.
Okay, the wolf is now bloodied.
Yeah, but he should be missing more often than he is.
What the original Renee build really meant was a champion build.
Ptolemy.
Would be like defensive shield.
I think we're winning, is what he yells.
This side looks less more even.
Oh. Quit playing with that thing, Darian, and get over to the other side. Ptolemy's going to fire a fiery bolt at the one that Darian's fighting to help out. Plus 8 with Bless. He rolls a 17, which hits a wolf for 8 damage. Which brings it to 23 damage. Wolves have 24 hit points. Yeah, 1 hit point. Looks like it wants to run away, though. Top of the round, Alkur. And the nervous horses.
I think that
First, give me a flat check. The horses.
This round. 3.
Okay, the horses are starting to buck.
Wait, they haven't been attacked.
No, they got no one got no.
In the last 6 seconds.
Yeah, they've had enough and they're starting to buck. So I'm going to roll 4 strength checks to bust the ropes. They need.
From now on, we tie them up with manacles.
They need chain horse. We'll say that they need 18s or higher to break like hemp ropes and that sort of thing, but it could be the tree that's breaking. I roll a 19, a 6, a 7, and a 10. So one of the horses has gotten loose this round. And it's heading down the road.
Alright, well, that's unfortunate.
Alkur.
Not much to do about that right now. We're going to do a 2-action heal on Kreiger, because
Okay.
Kreiger's got a problem. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, there's this golden tingly aura around your wounds.
And
It's like all golden and like it angered you for a moment, but all right.
And then I'm going to whistle at the horse that's running away.
Okay, like to get it to try to stop. Okay.
17.
The DC of it's a CR0 creature, so the 0th level task is DC 14. Okay, so you manage to sort of, when it gets away from the wolves a little bit, it stops in the road.
That's good. Come on.
The others are still kind of
You're
bucking
a
in.
civilized beast of burden.
Yep, exactly.
Come back to society.
Bone Crusher.
I get up. Now, should I get the horse or kill the wolves?
Or do you kill the horses? Just
Fuck you! Sticks his fist through a horse.
Let's go and flurry the wolves flanking.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
14, 15.
Yeah, you hit.
And this is the second
Bone Crusher comes running in after getting up again, kind of flying kick into the side of the wolf.
9 damage.
This wolf is very injured now, bloodied. And then second attack, fist. Okay.
Because I'm rolling like a d4 on a
Oskar?
d20.
let's see. That wolf in the flank there.
Yep.
That one is very hurt.
Mm-hmm. The wolf that had the arrow has still got its arrow, but it's
Yeah, let's. Can I get into move me across so I'm flanking with Crusher, and then I'm going to attack the one with the arrow in it.
okay.
I'm going to start with the dagger.
AC 13, flat-footed.
Dagger first. Nope. Rapier. Okay. So the rapier hits a AC 22.
Okay, you had too much spring when you kind of combat rolled over to the side and you kind of slashed above the wolf's nose.
Yeah.
But the rapier comes in and stabs.
And it does. I didn't credit mouse. Come on, that's fine. Doing 12 damage.
Ooh, kills this wolf. Alright, the wolves. This one's fucking off. You don't have any reactions to stop it? Okay, it just kind of whines and moves away, and it stops and licks its wound for an action and then continues to move. This wolf just got kicked by Crusher. It's trying to get away from Kreiger and gives Crusher a little nip. AC 22 for 4 damage, and you're on your back.
Fuck you!
And then this wolf is
how much
just
damage?
4 damage, and this wolf is right in Krieger's face, and it's going to triple attack Kreiger unless it
hits him, then
Yes.
it's 2 actions to trigger.
AC 22.
So they'll attack.
5 damage on Kreiger.
Okay.
He'll take the action and knock you down. Means he's got 1 more savage at minus, so +4 total, and you're flat-footed.
Okay.
AC 19
Hits.
for 7 damage. How's Kreiger doing?
It's at 12.
12 damage?
It was fully healed.
That
Oh,
wolf
right.
should hit me again, though.
No, it's 5 foot stepped, 1 action.
Hit you.
It hit you and dropped you.
Oh, yeah,
It's an action to knock you
Yeah.
over.
Krieger,
He gets up.
this is after yelling you're invincible.
Still invincible!
What's going on over there, Alkur? This is Ptolemy from inside the wagon.
Oh, another critical hit.
I think we're winning
That's
now.
crazy.
I'm still invincible! Crab! You break the back of this wolf.
15. Oh, 15, 27. Yes, 27, 38, 58.
Yeah.
You like crush its head into pulp.
He almost tears it into 2.
He cuts it in half with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So that's 2 actions.
Yeah, it's. No, that was 1. Oh, yeah, 2 actions, please.
Alkur's like, that is very savage. That is the hammer of destruction.
He's gonna move toward
A heart of gold, bless that
Bone.
action.
He's moving up, up to Bone Crusher.
Okay. Just kind of 5 foot stepping over. Darian?
I'm coming, buddy.
I think that one's running away, says Ptolemy. Run back to your mother, is what he yells.
He goes running towards the one after Bone Crusher.
Okay, so that's 30 feet.
Alright, so that's 2 moves, and he's gonna attack.
What's your movement rate?
It's 25. It's 2 strides and an attack.
You could actually stride to
Oh, yeah.
flanking with Kreiger.
Yay, strings and flags.
We're used to AOs, right? I
Yes.
don't want to get the AOs. I don't want to.
You do. You can just drive. You can run like an asshole.
That's 8, so 14. I don't know if that hits me.
It's flanked, flat-footed, so its AC drops by 2. It's AC from 15 to 13, so you did strike. You just come in and kind of sideways swipe it with your blade as you're running by.
12.
12 damage to the thing that already has a 17 damage. Kills the wolf. Fight is over. Ptolemy ends. We won! We won!
Yes.
Calm down.
I think we won!
Okay. Here.
Alkur, can you get the
Here.
horse?
Horsey. Like some elvish nonsense.
Okay. You guys go over and yeah, you kind of whisper some elvish nonsense and like elvish gobbledygook. The way that you talk to an elvish baby, but for some reason you know that animals like that sound. At least the docile, nice ones, the ones that are, that are compatible with civilization, we'll call it. You managed to woo it over, and it's probably good that you did, as you hear that far-off wolf cry. The wolf cry changes a little bit, and at least 6 more wolves that were in the area kind of like ran across the road, and they're sort of following the injured one, and it feels like off the side of the road towards the east, which is the general direction of where you believe this ancient castle lay. Wolves seem to be.
We're going to sleep, and then we're going to follow those tracks. Get to the big pack wolves that are going to lead us to Big Boss Papa Wolf. And then we're going to find your brother kind of spit, just like it was rotating.
So I think I need a name for tonight's session 2.
It's like every time.
You got me 5 characters.
So it was the character summary. Possum Pie was the first one, and this one was Dinner for Wolves.
Dinner for wolves.
Dinner for wolves.